What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. We are here for a quick update on Real Housewife of Potomac's Miss Karen Hugger, who got sentenced yesterday, February 26th, for her guilty conviction on her DUI case from last year. Now, if you missed it, here on my channel, we went over her body cam footage from that evening when she received these charges. And in my opinion, it was very clear from the body cam footage that she was definitely under the influence of something. But Karen pled not guilty, took it all the way to trial, which her trial was in December, and they found her guilty. Now, we had to wait an extra month because she was supposed to be sentenced on January 29th, and it got continued till yesterday, February 26th, to find out exactly what her sentencing would be for this DUI conviction along with multiple other charges. So we are going to get into those details. But before we do, please make sure to like this video if you have not yet done so, and make sure you are subscribed here to my channel with your notifications set to all. You don't want to miss when I go live or put out a new video. And one more thing, it is International Polar Bear Day, which the polar bear is a large bear native to the Arctic, and if you did not know, they're closely related to the brown bear. And those two species, the polar bear and the brown bear, can actually interbreed. Ooh, so interesting. The little facts that I learned that I love to share with you guys. Also, I will put a link down below if you guys like jewelry. This is a great website, and this is not sponsored. Fahlo, Fahlo. They actually put out bracelets where you can track and follow different animals, and you get a bracelet with the little animal and beautiful beads on it. It's a beautiful gift for someone you love. It's also a great gift for the little kiddos. I know where I work, we get to watch and follow the penguin and the sea turtle that I have, and I am getting my polar bear bracelet today. But I will give you guys a link down below so you can also get yourself a free polar bear bracelet today, since it is International Polar Bear Day. But let's move back to Karen Hugger, and let's get into what her sentencing hearing was all about yesterday. We are going to take a look at the Maryland case search website so we can look and see exactly what happened. So as you can see, we are on the Maryland Judicial Case Search, where I put in Miss Karen Hugger's name and last name, and these are all of her different cases that she's had in Maryland. Now, we can look, she's had, a state tax lien case back in 2022. This right here in 2026, it's driving citation. This was actually her first DUI that she had in Maryland, though it was not her first actual DUI. It was her first DUI in the state of Maryland. But we are looking at her technically second DUI in the state of Maryland, fourth DUI total, which she had the trial back in December, and they actually sentenced her as of yesterday, February 26th. It is this right here. Now, these all are part of that case. They're just individual charges for what she was charged with, but this is everything combined. So we are going to click on that so that way we can get the case details. As we see here, State of Maryland versus Karen Wood and Hugger. Like I said, these are all the different charges right here. There is our defendant and her attorneys, the state's attorneys. We see the court scheduling, which, as you can see right here, the sentencing was yesterday at 9:30. It was originally scheduled for January 29th, but got continued till February, which, if we look now, all of these are in a merged sentence, so only one of the charges is going to have the actual sentence, which it is the second one right here, where we see that they gave her 2 years in jail, 1 year suspended sentence. So she was charged 4, driving vehicle while impaired by alcohol, driving vehicle while under the influence of alcohol, failure to control vehicle speed on highway to avoid collision, failure of licensee to notify administration of change of address, neglection driving vehicle in careless and impromptu manner, endangering property, life, and person, which, as we know, she took down a road sign and hit a tree. Now, also, after she is done serving her jail time, she will have 5 years under probation in the state of Maryland. That was what she was sentenced to yesterday. Now, what I did find also very interesting that I wanted to show you guys, that we're not really quite sure what these documents are, because that's something you would have to FOIA the actual courthouse, because we cannot click these to see. They also list all the documents that were submitted, but what I found interesting is that there was a lot of documents submitted just days prior to her sentencing by her attorneys. And as we can see here, this was everything that happened yesterday for the sentencing, bill of costs, all of that, her rights, and order of probation was put in today along with her sentencing. And even if we look right here, back when her attorney wanted to continue the sentencing hearing back in January, this was the request put in. But I'm just curious to know what these documents are, which we may never find out, though someone might FOIA the courthouse to find out. So that is everything from the Maryland Judicial Case Search. So with all that being said, she is really looking at 1 year in prison. Now, this is actually a longer sentence than she expected, though she was facing up to 2 years in prison. Once she was found guilty, she did receive the 2 years in prison with 1 year suspended, which means 1 year total that she will have to be in prison. Not only that, though, she also has fines that she will have to pay, which for her, they should not be that much, because it's only about $3,000, $2,900 to be exact. And she also then will have 5 years on probation. And if she does well, she might be let off probation early. All that being said, though, if you don't know what happened to Karen, she had crashed her Maserati last March when she was driving under the influence. She says that she was parked, but she actually had hit a tree. She had called her husband, and that is when the cop actually had found her. Now, also what we know, too, is that when the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion was being recorded, she missed it. But she did release a message before the reunion, which was that she went into treatment to address her taking of antidepressants and drinking. And she did say, "No, I'm not an alcoholic. Let me be clear. This is very frightening, but I accept full responsibility for everything that went on with my car accident. I don't care about me right now. I care about my children. I care about my family. They are so hurt." What we also do know is she proclaimed her innocence the entire season until she actually had this trial and was found guilty. When she was found guilty, her attorney did put out a statement saying that they were disappointed in the jury's verdict. And although they were disappointed in the jury's verdict, they, of course, respect their decision and appreciate their time hearing out her case. But what does this mean for the Real Housewife of Potomac? I mean, the Grande Dame, she's going to be serving a year in prison. Will she be able to come back to the show like Miss Teresa Giudice did after she served her time in prison? We are going to have to wait to see all of this. But the dynamic is definitely going to change with the Real Housewives of Potomac, and we expect some viewer reactions where fans are already voicing their opinions about what is going on, which I would love to know what you think about all of this. So please let me know down below in the comments how you feel regarding her sentencing, regarding the DUI situation, and everything and anything you want to comment regarding this whole situation here. And just some thoughts that I've had too are like, should reality stars be held to a different standard when it comes to legal issues like this? Because it seemed like from the body cam footage, which if you missed it, you could watch it here on my channel, she seemed to have kind of an entitlement, like, do you know who I am? I'm on a reality TV show. And she kept using that as her way of trying to get out of something. Now, that is my question. Do you think that these reality stars should be held to different standards when it comes to legal issues because they are in the spotlight, because they are role models to other people and the people that watch them, the fans that watch them, all of that? Driving while under the influence is not something that should be put in the spotlight as something good. And we have seen that with many different reality TV shows where they kind of overlook what is being happened and make it into a storyline and also boost the ratings for their show, but also make it seem like the person themselves didn't really do anything that bad. But reality is some of these stars could have, I mean, Karen herself, if she was on the road with other people, something bad could have happened. She could have killed a whole another person if they were on the road with her. She's lucky that she didn't even kill herself. And I hate to say like that, but she is very lucky to have her life right now, especially after hitting multiple signs and then crashing into a tree. But even with Teresa Giudice, who went to jail, that was for tax fraud and a bunch of other things. And they played it off as, you know, it was just nothing. What do you guys feel about Bravo and then playing this off like these stars really just aren't doing anything that isn't different to anyone else in our society? To me, these are big crimes that not everyday people commit, and yet they're making it seem like everyday people commit these crimes. Also, do you think Karen will have a successful comeback after everything? Do you think this will damage her brand? I want to hear what you all think. So let me know down below, and I will be back with more videos and lives for you guys. We will have a live this Saturday for Traitors episode 10, which will be the final episode before the grand finale and the reunion. So if you've missed any of those Traitor lives, we've recapped every episode, me and my friend and creator, Cooch, and we've had so much fun doing it, and we are actually deciding if we should do another show after this because we've had so much fun doing this together. So if you missed any of those are on the live tab here on my channel. You can check out every episode recap that we've done. I also will be bringing some Traitor podcasts to you guys because, you know, I love my podcasts. I love listening to them and doing commentary on them. And because I am a huge Traitors fan, and it's part of the Bravo network in the sense that they have Bravo stars on them, we will be covering some of the podcasts that people have put out with these Traitor stars, so we can go over some of the behind the scenes of different things that have happened within the show and what people were thinking and feeling during the show. So stay tuned for that, as well as much more here on my channel. Make sure to like this video and subscribe if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, and I will be back again very soon for you guys. And I hope you all have a wonderful weekend ahead. I know it's Thursday, but we're almost to Friday. So I hope you all have a good weekend if I do not see you until Saturday. Bye, everyone.